Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you.
Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 178. I'm Mr. Berg. Fuck. All right, let's do that again. Welcome back in the tub for episode 178. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And now that I disconnected the computer audio because we don't need it, hey, we can get this show on the frickin' road.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're back. There's some of the little shit we're still trying to get adjusted. So, yes, we are back. We're back from our little trip to Exxxotica Miami. Our couple days after that, it Secret's Hideaway in Kissimmee, Florida. It was a long-ass week.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah. So, as Mrs. is here eating her Skittles in the middle of the show.
A little touch of ASMR for people. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a nice little swallow sound. Little different than the spit sound. No hock tui.
No, thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, it was a long week. So the next couple episodes is going to pretty much highlight that. This week, well, the first half, we are going to discuss the convention, as we typically do coming back from an Exxxotica. This is our first trip to Miami. So it was definitely a different experience. Miami is way different than any of the other locations.
Yes.
And then...
And I think it depends on how you look at it as to whether that's a good or a bad thing.
Yeah. It was different, but we definitely enjoyed ourselves. We definitely had the opportunity to meet and do some things with some friends. So, and we'll get into that. But so really what we have in store is this week, first half of the show, we are going to discuss the convention itself, our take on it, and some of what that weekend entailed. And in the second half, well, we're dipping our toes in the tub. And this time, it is with all fresh toes and faces and voices. So everyone on this episode is new to us and new to the tub. We had the opportunity to meet these performers, and we are going to bring the interviews to you.
One is not new to us.
New to the show.
But is new to the tub.
Yes. And actually there are, a few of them we have known.
Right.
We knew of, and this was the first time we've actually had a chance to meet, to talk, to discuss. And yes, the last one we're going to bring you is definitely someone that we have followed their career for a long time. And we'll discuss that as we get closer to that last interview of this episode. So sit back, relax, and welcome to Miami. Well, my welcome to Miami was nothing like Will Smith. So, I mean, I just,
I should have followed it up with the Spanish version there. Bienvenido a Miami.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yes.
I thought that was just like...
That's also in the Will Smith song.
Oh, all right.
But.
So, Exxxotica Miami.
Yes. Well, Miami itself was quite a trek.
Yeah, it definitely was. This...
It turned into,
a long drive. As, from our standpoint, when you look at travel and getting somewhere, if you're flying and getting a car and all those expenses, I myself would just as soon get a car and let's freaking go. So we've never done Miami. Said, let's do it. It worked out in schedules. Pretty much, fuck it. Let's go. We left Pittsburgh at, about 2 o'clock. I think it was about 2:30 after we had filled up with gas at Sheetz right down the street and hit the road.
2:30 a.m.
A.m., yes.
Let's clarify that.
It was just literally one of those weeks of everything continued to happen. We planned on leaving Thursday right after work, and, roofers changed around, and rather than coming in 2 weeks, they were like, hey, we're going to get there on Thursday. So we had a new roof we had to get put on the house, vehicle issues, all kind of stuff. So essentially,
and like I kept
we
telling
left at 2:30 in the morning.
And like I kept telling you, shit happens. We'll get there when we get there.
That's it. Slept for about an hour and 10 minutes at a parking lot in Fayetteville, West Virginia, just on the other side of the New River Gorge, and got up and kept a rolling. So we got to Miami. By the time we finally got there, because of some major freaking rain, holy shit. It started raining in St. Augustine, Florida, and it didn't stop until we got to Miami. We got there about 10:15 at night.
10:15,
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take.
Just enough time to essentially park the car at the hotel, run next door to the convention center, and get our passes and pop inside to see a few people.
Then we kept the party rolling.
Yeah, seriously.
It was it was at least
4:30.
4.
Yeah, it was about 4:30
Yeah.
once. It was, as we got there, we made sure we went and saw. We actually passed Lorenzo and Casey Carter on the way in, and then made our way over to see Katie Cush. I know you guys had been talking on the way down, so I wanted to let her know, hey, we made it there safe. Here we are. Check us out. That was about the end of the show. It's over at 11 o'clock, so we walked her over to the hotel, and at that point, we, rolled our shit in from the car and poured cocktails at that point. So I think we had a cocktail in the room, and then we went down and hung out at the bar for a little bit.
Right.
If I remember right. Things are just blurry.
That was a long night. Long day.
Yeah. But what is nice, I will say, is the fact that essentially the convention center and the host hotel are connected. A cool little mall, so to speak, in between. Pretty good coffee shop, kind of morning, had some good pastries, sandwiches, coffee. So get into Saturday. What was your first take when we kind of walked in on Saturday and just looked at the layout and how everything was there?
It's definitely the smallest layout
Yes.
of the 4.
That's what I got to. That was my first thing. Wow. It's small.
But also not a huge venue, it seemed like.
No, it really is not. That convention center isn't a giant convention center.
But I also liked small layout, but plenty of aisle room.
Definitely was. I will.
I felt like had it been crowded, it still would have been okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It really wasn't. And again, as you say, if it would have been crowded, it really wasn't. The turnout, the fans there was definitely light. I mean, we've seen some light days in DC, and we've talked about that in the past where it's just like, oh my gosh, like, is anybody coming to these? Miami definitely was that. And we were told that. We've heard that.
Right.
Limited amount of vendors compared to other locations. There were a few different ones that aren't there, which, and I think I made the comment, I was like, the pickle guy isn't here. Well, the pickle guy's at all the 3 up here. It's 17 to 18 hours to get to Miami because the pickle guy is based out of Central Pennsylvania. That's a long-ass way to drive with a van full of freaking pickles. So, and maybe they don't want pickles in Miami.
Right.
But other than that, I thought, yes, it was small. The way they had, again, I think it was just like DC has been, where the dungeon was in its own separate room. This one was different because the lifestyle area was in a room off to the side.
Right.
It definitely was not as big of a lifestyle area as they have at any of the other ones. There were maybe 2 lifestyle vendors.
Yeah.
And normally that area has a lot of stuff going on. So it was definitely overall smaller. But there were a lot of, I think, new names. When it came to like the Loyal Fans booth, there were new faces. And some of those you are going to hear later in this episode. From some of the other independent performers, they weren't there either. And we know just from conversation, a lot of performers were there. They just weren't signing and didn't have booths. They were walking and they were collaborating. So this really, in what we've been told, was kind of spot on, where this is almost for the talent.
Right.
Where they're able to collab, they're able to kind of get together and work and do things that way. Because they don't make a lot of money on the floor with not many fans.
Right. Right.
However, get to Saturday, as we were discussing.
Yes.
The world of collabs got thrown a wrench when we woke up all sweaty.
Oh, yes.
And the AC in the hotel was broken. Not fun when you're in Miami.
No.
In a full glass front hotel with no air conditioning. It gets a little warm.
That's a problem.
Yeah. And at about that point, throughout the day, the hotel said they were getting it fixed. It was going to be fixed. Well, then, because it was so hot, the ice machine stopped working. And it was just kind of one thing after another when it came to that.
And the air did somewhat seem like it was fixed for a little while, and then...
Yep, and then it was all over.
Not so much.
So fast forward to our fun Saturday evening.
Another long ass one.
Yeah. So our great friend, Miss Katie Cush, was feature dancing.
Yes.
Along with someone new from the Loyal Fans booth that we just had the opportunity to meet this weekend. And wow, was she awesome. We talked on Sunday for such a long time at her booth. And that is Brett Rossi, an industry veteran. She's been around for a while. Great woman, knows the business, knows herself. She is truly genuine and herself all the time. So her and Katie were dancing at a club in downtown Miami. And, we were asked, hey, would we be interested in going? And yeah, why not? So 10:30, let's meet in the lobby. We met in the lobby. Got a couple Ubers and hopped in Ubers and headed down to this club. I'll say
This is where we were going.
This is where like everything was like, what in the hell? We go to the club. We expect kind of, hey, we're going to hang out, we're going to whatever. But we were part of the group. And it's that the family atmosphere, essentially. We all went in as a group. We all sat in a VIP area as a group. We shared drinks. We shared hookah. The names of the people that we literally just sat and had conversations and had laughs and had fun with all night was, to us, humbling, to say the least. But it was great. We had so much fun. To the point that, it was about 20 to 4 in the morning. Mrs. went to the bathroom and sent a text and said, How long do you think it's going to take an Uber to get here? Because it's almost 4:00. So, well, hop in an Uber, get back to the hotel. Air conditioning still not working. At 4:30 in the morning, 20 to 5 in the morning. Oh boy. Oh well.
Well, that was the night that it was kind of like it wasn't super bad.
Yeah, it was still
Like,
kind of
it was
sticky. It was
Sorry, I shouldn't say it was comfortable for me, which means that for other people it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm always cold.
Yeah. So,
But-
yeah. And so
But at
we
that
got
point,
back.
it really didn't matter because Mr. passed out.
Yeah, I was pretty beat. I had quite a few cocktails and hookah for the first time. It was one of those that I just kind of asked. I'm like, so is this kind of laced hookah? Like, we're in Miami. Does this have anything in it? No, it's straight up tobacco. That's what it is. It's regular hookah. And again, as we sat there with these friends, just enjoying, passing it around and having drinks. So, made it
So
through Saturday.
Yeah. Sunday morning / afternoon was a little rough.
Yeah. With the AC still out.
And I think it was like almost 11 when we woke up.
Yeah. And again, Sunday is the short day of the convention. It's from 1 to 6. Unlike other conventions, though, we were staying until Monday. So it wasn't a scramble to get stuff together, get stuff packed, get the car loaded, and then get to the convention for the end of it. So we were able to kind of take our time, get down to the show floor. We had a few interviews already kind of lined up for Sunday. So our plan was kind of like, all right, let's get down there. Let's get these things knocked out. And then let's just chill for the rest of the night. We were able to get out and go and get those done.
Yes.
Kind of relaxed and just bullshitted for the rest of the show before family dinner. So got back, got kind of showered, changed, and hit up family dinner. Relaxed for a while with some friends there. And got back to the hotel. Boy, it just continued. Great friend Victoria Peaks and Izzy came over to have a bourbon. Well, that turned into numerous bourbons.
Cigars.
Down on the pool deck. Victoria was kind enough to share some Pappy 12 with me, which, I mean, thank you, hun. Not every day someone says, hey, here's a bottle that sells for $1,200. Let's have some drinks. Made our way again down to the pool deck and kind of hung out with some friends down there.
And sadly, it was cooler out there
Sitting at the pool.
than in our room.
Yep. Had another friend we were texting back and forth. She got back. It was like what, 1:30?
Yeah.
Probably when
1:30, almost 2.
Yeah, it was almost 2:00 when April O'Neil reached out and she was like, "Are you guys still at the pool?" I'm like, yes, and we got bourbon. So kind of hung out and caught up with her a bit and had some bourbons.
So it was literally another like 4:30.
Yeah, it was
to bed.
I think we went back up to get some things that Izzy and Victoria left in the room, and it was probably about 20 after 4 or so.
Yeah, I don't think this entire trip that we were in bed and asleep before 4:30.
Well, as we record this, I think I told you yesterday, the sleep app on my watch yesterday said start unwinding for bed at 3:25 a.m.
Yeah, I think mine said something similar.
So that just kind of tells you, listeners, that tells you where we were between Miami and Exxxotica and then Secrets, which We're going to delve into that on the next episode, just to keep you in some suspense and share that.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we had a long weekend when we got back to
try
to somewhat recover.
Yeah, exactly. But with that, I mean, the weekend was great. From our end, we were able to meet some new people. We were able to talk to some people that we've not had the opportunity in other conventions because they are so busy.
Right.
Able to set up some and discuss some future full-length interviews with some names.
One that we're very excited about.
Yes. And two that we're extremely excited about. One is like, oh my gosh, yes. This has been something that we've thought about, and we're like, oh, if we could, just sit and have a conversation on the show would be awesome. So that is all in the works. So from that standpoint, to bring you, the listeners, some really in-depth conversations.
Yes.
This was positive. It was well worth our trip down to Miami. Had some good food. Again, had some great time with great friends. Made some new friends. And it was overall just thankful that we decided to make the trip.
Okay.
So with that, it's time to hop into the newbie segment to us.
Are we taking a little break first, or
Huh?
are we just hopping right in?
So we are going to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to be right into the first interview.
Okay.
And the first interview is, we already kind of briefly spoke. We met her this weekend for the first time, as her and Katie Cush both were featuring at what was the name of the club again? I forget.
The Gold Rush Cabaret.
The Gold Rush Cabaret, yes. In Miami. And Katie had introduced us. She was right down from her at the Loyal Fans booth. Knew the name, knew the face, but really talking to her, again, just truly genuine, really down to earth.
Yes.
She is starting her own podcast. We discussed a little bit about that. She had asked some questions. We've actually been kind of talking back and forth and, sharing some of our experiences to help her make it a little bit smoother of a transition as she kind of moves into this world. So, again, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come right back to our conversation as Brett Rossi dips her toes into the tub with us.
This episode is brought to you by Cassidy.com. Have you ever wished there was an all-encompassing way to find sexy, like-minded people in your area? Well, Cassidy has hit that on the head. The Cassidy platform brings the best of sexy social media, profile searches, rendezvous, party calendars, and travel all into one. Find and make new friends, share your naughtiest of pictures with select friends in your Backstage Pass, and plan your next naughty encounter all at once. Follow the Cassidy link in our tub to try it out free for 30 days. When you join, you'll be added to our community to get some early sneak peeks. You'll also be first to know where you may find us out and about.
All right, we continue our wonderful weekend here at Exxxotica Miami. And we are fresh off of a wonderful night. We are with the beautiful Brett Rossi, fresh off of her wonderful performance last night. It was a long night. It was fun. It was great. So, welcome to the tub.
Thank you.
Can you let all the listeners know where can they find you online and on social media?
It's actually easiest to just go to brettrossi.com. BretTrossi.com, and that's where you'll find all my verified socials, because if you try to go and search for me on the interweb, you're going to find some sort of catfish account. So it's best to just go to BretRossi.com. All my verified socials are there. My YouTube, my Instagram, are we calling it Twitter still?
Oh, yeah, it's still Twitter.
We're never calling it X.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
Elon.
All right, so are you ready to hop in the tub and answer some questions?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
All right. With summertime here, is there a food item or backyard game that makes a family picnic or barbecue complete for you?
Oh, you gotta have watermelon. You gotta have watermelon, and you gotta have a hot dog, no bun, with mustard. No bun, fuck the bun. It's hot dog with mustard. It's gotta be grilled. I'm not eating no boiled hot dog. That's disgusting. And I gotta have a watermelon. A watermelon.
Nice.
Oh,
Perfect.
it's the seedless watermelon too, because I'm not trying to swallow seeds and grow a watermelon inside me.
Yeah. and you don't want to be spitting.
Yeah, that too.
All right. When you book a hotel, is there an amenity that is a make or break?
When I book a hotel, ironically, I bring the amenity, and it has to be the spray Lysol, and I spray down the whole hotel. Things that people don't think of, like doorknobs, toilet flushers, remote controls, light switches. I'm a fucking weirdo.
But those remote control, like if you look at it, they never touch those. And the new ones, they're like, oh yeah, it has the bacterial defense on it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I don't trust anybody.
No.
I have trust issues.
What genre of music best matches your off-camera personality?
You know, it's funny, country, because I'm a little country girl. I have horses, but I'm not really a big country fan. I like some country music, but it's very depressing to me. It's very depressing. I'm like, why is every song about a breakup or alcoholism? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, really.
but I'm a horse girl, so that fits my
Nice.
personality. Yeah.
Awesome. As we're in this South Florida heat and humidity, what is your go-to stay hydrated drink?
Well, vodka, duh.
There we go.
What do you think I am, an amateur?
What is a TV series or show that you're guilty of binge watching?
Oh, Deadliest Catch, for sure. Deadliest Catch, My 600-Pound Life. What else? I'm really big into. I just on a side tangent, the Love Island thing. I've lost brain cells. I tried to get into it, and I was like, I'm losing brain cells. So that, or any crime documentary or like murder mystery. I like my murder porn. I know. That's just my thing.
When you're at home, are you more likely to order dinner in or get in the kitchen and cook yourself?
Oh, hell no. You don't want me to cook. I'll burn the house down. I'll burn the house down. And ironically, I can't give too much information, but I was casted for a cooking show.
Nice.
And I charmed them with my personality, and I don't know how I'm going to do on the show because I can't cook for shit. So, yeah.
What is one thing you can't travel without and something that you are most likely to forget to pack?
Oh, this is a good one. I cannot travel without my Xanax. I sound like Xanax and alcohol. What's wrong with this
There
chick?
we go.
No, I can't. I definitely cannot travel without my Xanax because people too close to me on an airplane. I need it to just, I need to go to bed on the plane. I'm most likely to forget my slippers because I don't like being barefoot in the hotel floor ground area thing.
Oh, yeah,
I always forget them, and I'm like, God damn it.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I hate it.
No.
All right. And last question. For listeners that aren't familiar with you, how would you describe yourself?
I am definitely categorized as an eccentric individual. I am pretty goofy, silly, talkative. I will talk to a wall. Sometimes people have told me that I will talk the leaves off a tree. So, yeah, I'm pretty talkative. So, if you need a friend to be And I trauma dump, so, that's a whole other thing. But, yeah, definitely that's me. That's who I am.
Awesome.
For sure.
Well, it has been a pleasure. We've gotten to talk to you a little bit throughout this weekend for the first time. And again, just a true pleasure. Enjoy the rest of the convention and safe travels back home.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you. All right. Well, first one down from Exxxotica Miami. And again, be sure to check Brett out. She is a veteran in the industry. Mm-hmm. Great businesswoman. Great personal, she tells it how it is. And she said that.
Yeah,
like, this
that's
is
what
me.
I was going to say. She's not sugarcoating shit, folks.
No.
Nope.
And it was phenomenal getting to know her.
At the same time, like, her performance at the club was rather late, and multiple times she thanked us for staying.
Oh yeah, she didn't go on stage until after 3:00 in the morning. Mm-hmm. That was the night of the Jake Paul fight, so literally they stopped all performers for an hour.
Right. Right.
But yeah, great floor show. If she is in a city feature dancing near you, be sure to go and see it, because it was literally she did this one
full of energy.
And after 3:00 in the morning. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just awesome. We will without a doubt be in her performance next time she's in this city.
Mm-hmm. So next up.
Yeah. Someone else that, thank you, Miss Katie Cush, introduced us to her when she finally arrived from all of the flight nightmares,
flight drama and everything else. Yes.
Yeah. So obviously there was a lot of that happening because there was a lot of performers that did not get in Friday or got in very late. Mm-hmm. And this was a brand new name to us. Mm-hmm. And right off the bat, very bubbly, very energetic, even after literally being bumped off flights and flights canceled, and literally it took her a day and a half to get to Miami. Mm-hmm. But sat down and really we talked for the first time on Friday night at the hotel bar right after she had come in. So, very fun, very attractive, full of energy is Isis Love. All right, as we continue our trip around the Exxxotica Miami floor, we are now joined by someone new to the tub. Thank you to our friend, the wonderful Miss Katie Cush, for this introduction. Welcome, Isis Love.
Hi.
How are you, and how's the convention been?
I'm fantastic. I totally missed yesterday, so I have no idea how it's been, but today has been really good.
Awesome. So, before we get started and hop in the tub, can you let the listeners know, where can they find you online and on social media?
Man, I'm kind of all over the place. So, like on Twitter, aka X, I guess it's called now. I'm just Isis Love. I'm shadow banned, so you gotta search for me, put my name in there, just Isis Love. On Instagram and Twitch and TikTok, it's all Invisible Stardust. INVISIBLE STARDUST.
Awesome. Well, are you ready to hop in the tub with us and answer some of our questions?
Is it going to get splishy and splashy?
It can be whatever you want it to be.
Good, because I like it wet.
All right, first question.
With summertime here, what is a food item or backyard game that makes a picnic or barbecue for you?
Ooh, summertime barbecue food item. Well, I'm sure a lot of people say watermelon because that's like a staple, right? However, I am French and Jamaican, so we got to put a little twist on the watermelon.
Nice.
We cut the watermelon. We add a little bit of fresh mint, just chopped up mint. We can sometimes do a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of little grapefruit crumbles and a little heirloom tomato.
Oh, that salad sounds good.
Watermelon heirloom tomato salad, baby.
Yeah, nice. All right. When you book a hotel room, what is an amenity that can be a make or break?
A refrigerator.
Yeah, there we go, as we had that conversation, because our room this weekend didn't have a refrigerator. I'm like, what in the world is that?
Mine doesn't either, and I've been using Katie's fridge.
I literally called the front desk, and they were like, well, we can look and see if we can find one, but yeah, you're probably not going to get one. I'm like, oh, thanks. Great.
Yeah,
cool.
we'll just use Katie's. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's there.
What genre of music best matches your off-camera personality?
I have ADHD in my personal life and on camera. I listen to everything. There is not one. Actually, I listen to everything except like the super screaming music, but everything. I listen to rock, I listen to rap, I listen to R&B. I would say I listen to the most probably like electronic stuff.
Kind of fitting for you then. Yeah. All right.
And it depends on the mood. What am I getting ready for? Am I getting ready to go to a club? Are we listening to some Beyonce? Am I getting ready to go have sex? So I'm listening to some Portishead. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It just depends on what I'm getting ready for. Am I getting ready for a road trip? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Right?
All right. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
As we're in this South Florida heat and humidity, what is your go-to hydration drink?
Well, I like I think it's called Body Armor.
Okay, yeah.
I like Body Armor. They make one that's like low calorie and it's like coconut water and hydration. That's awesome.
Yep.
I am a water drinker to the core. The water that I absolutely love is called Soko Sani, and there's another one called Gerald Steiner. I can't fucking find it out here, which is fine. So after that, it would be Evian, preferably in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something that has like a lot of bicarbonates.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is a TV series or show that you're guilty of binge watching?
Okay. So I live in Vegas now, but I used to not live in Vegas. I used to live in the Bay Area. And I watched CSI, like the original CSI, which was shot in Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. Like a few months ago, I was a little under the weather, and I was like, I'm gonna watch something, but I'm kind of sick, so I don't want to like have to pay attention. And I was like, oh, CSI, like I haven't seen that in years, and I put it on, and I watched it, and I kept watching it, and it's so surreal because now that I live in Vegas, I'm like, I recognize that place. I know this place. I know this street. I know this casino, and it's really weird because even in like the B-roll, there's places that don't exist on the show that now exist, and there's places that used to exist on the show that are now gone, like casinos.
Yeah.
It's kind of really weird. This is how guilty I am of watching it. I pay for every fucking season. I'm like, this will be the last one, and then I'm like, damn it, $14, I'll take them all.
Nice.
Well, we started watching all the CSI Miami's.
Oh yeah, that's next. My family came to visit this past week, and we started watching Love Island. I'm not really like addicted to watching it. We do binge watch it, but it's like a family show. Like we all watch it with the family and discuss. And all my little nieces and nephews are like, "Oh my God, that girl has so much drama," and it's really interesting. It's just fun, like a fun little family thing.
Nice. All right. When you're at home, are you more likely to order takeout or to get in the kitchen and cook for dinner?
Cook all day. Meal prep.
Nice.
Meal prep, cook. Sometimes I don't purposely meal prep. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm going to make some salmon and this. And then I realize like I cook for like an army because I'm just so used to cooking for so many people. And then I'm like, oh, cool, I have meal prep. And then I put it in meal prep containers. Half of it goes in the freezer because I don't like to get flavor fatigue. And then the other half of it goes in the fridge. And I kind of rotate them out. Now, when I'm playing video games, don't ask me to cook anything. I won't even reheat stuff. DoorDash, Uber Eats all day. It's a gamer thing. It's got to be a gamer thing. Yeah.
What is one thing that you can't travel without, and one thing that you are most likely to forget to pack?
I cannot travel without my AirPods because I listen to music 24/7 on shuffle. Like I said, ADHD. I can't function without music. So if I don't have like my AirPods to like get myself going, and I can't just like listen to the music and be in the zone, I am a miserable person. And then the thing that I forget to pack the most is my fucking neck pillow.
Oh. And sitting on the flight, like that is, there's a lot to be said about the comfort of that.
5 hours with no neck pillow? I know, first world problems.
All right, last question. For listeners that don't know you, how would you describe yourself to them?
I'm weird, man. I'm an ambivert, which is like introvert and extrovert. I'm like right in the middle. If I'm home, I'm home. I'm a fucking troll. I'm not coming out of the house. But when I'm out, I'm a social butterfly. I'm awkward. I'm goofy. I'm silly. My ADHD is always ADHD-ing. If I drink coffee, it gets even weirder. Like I said, I like music, so I'll hear somebody say something, and then it triggers a song in my head, and so I sing the song, and they're like looking at me like, what? You know? I don't know. I'm just wild and spunky and crazy. I'm a nerd, man.
Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. Again, we met you last night. We sat, we had some conversations. I got high energy and social from that.
Last night I was exhausted. I was on 2 hours of sleep in 48 hours.
Jeez. Yeah.
And I don't remember almost any of the conversation we had except for your surgical stuff, because I'm a nerd and I study medicine. So it's like my Dr. Isis kicked in.
Awesome. Well, it has been a pleasure talking to you here.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure meeting you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Safe travels back home, and I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Yes, they will.
Thanks.
Way better.
All right. Well, again, Isis was she was fun.
Yes.
I could see how her and Katie get along so well because they have a very similar personalities in a way of just high energy.
Yeah.
And fun and bubbly. Now next, I want to take a minute and thank Erica Icon as she had pointed us in this performer's direction.
Yes.
I had...
Not that she would have been hard to miss anyhow.
No.
She is one tall drink of water.
Yes. Tall, thin, long, dark hair. When you look and do some research, it lists her as being more of a dominant and a dominatrix.
I could see it.
I look and I'm like... I mean, don't get me wrong. She could do whatever she wanted to me. I mean, I'd let her beat me like crazy. But, like, when I looked, I'm like, she's so sensual just in her look and everything.
See, I kind of got Wednesday Addams vibe from her.
There definitely was some of that as well.
And Wednesday Addams is not like...
Yeah. She's not the submissive type. She's the hidden dom.
Uh-huh.
That's where it is.
See, that's where it is.
Yeah. And again, it was very fun. Just kind of getting to know her and talking briefly. I'm sure in the very near future there will be a full-length conversation here. As I think we have a lot to talk about.
Definitely.
So next up is
Violet Voss.
All right, as we continue our tour through Exxxotica Miami, we're still at the Loyal Fans booth. We want to thank Erica Icon for giving us the name of our next guest. First time in the tub, want to welcome Violet Voss.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, thank you. So, is this your first Exxxotica?
It is.
And how has it been so far?
It's been more than I could have imagined. I think it's gone so great, and I'm so excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, before we get started, can you let the listeners know, where can they find you online and on social media?
Yes, my ex is at XO Violet Voss. And my Instagram is at Violet Voss XO.
All right. Very good. So, are you ready to hop in the tub and answer some questions?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Is there a food item or backyard game that makes a barbecue or picnic complete for you?
Yes, I love barbecue, chicken thighs, potato salad, and baked beans. That's like my ultimate summer meal.
The thigh route. You can't go wrong with chicken thighs. That's.
Oh my God, I love chicken thighs.
Nice. All right. When you book a hotel room, is there an amenity that is important in making the decision?
Yes, they must have a robe and slippers.
Okay. Because why pack that stuff of your own? Like, just give me it. Like,
I know, and
what
it's
the
so
hell?
heavy to pack.
Yeah.
What genre of music is your off-camera personality most like?
Country.
Okay. That's different. Cool.
I know, right?
But I'll be honest, I'll go back to the first answer. You know, chicken thighs, baked beans, potato salad. That's like that's country, south.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
The Southern girl, baby.
Nice. As we're in this South Florida heat and humidity, what is your go-to stay hydrated beverage?
Besides water, I've been loving the Prime hydration drinks.
Okay.
And you can get them like, I think at every grocery store, but they're so good. They're like 10 calories. Mm-hmm. Very tasty, very delicious.
Yeah, I've had a few of those, and there's so many of those things out there, but that one is pretty good.
Yes.
What is a TV series or show that you're guilty of binge watching?
Stranger Things. I love that show. Oh my god.
That's one that we never really.
And people said you had to get through almost the first season, and then it was good. And I got through a couple episodes and didn't. Our son was like, "No, Dad, that show is awesome. I love it. Like, watch it." I just never got down and all the way through it.
Yeah, it actually took me a few times trying the first episode, and I just sat through it. And I think like episode 3, I was fully hooked.
Nice. Yep. All right. When you're at home, are you more likely to order food in or get in the kitchen and cook yourself?
I love to cook. So anytime I'm at home, I will be in my kitchen.
Nice.
What is one thing you can't travel without and one thing that you are most likely to forget to pack?
Okay, one thing I can't travel without is like my overnight hydrating face mask, because I feel like my skin gets so dry when I travel, and that's a must. One thing I always forget are underwear. I don't know why. It's just like the last thing that I forget to pack. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
At least some of that stuff is, you can find wherever you're traveling. You're like, all right, I guess I got to buy more.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Or go without, depending on wherever the trip is.
Maybe,
why not?
Maybe we'll just go without.
Yeah. All right. And the last question, for listeners who are not familiar with you, how would you describe yourself?
My answer would be that I'm a porn star, a dominatrix, and a multi-published international model. I am fun, flirty, seductive, and also dominant. So it's kind of like a mix of spicy, sassy, and playful.
Hey, variety is great. There is nothing wrong with that.
Variety is key, baby.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Well, it has been a pleasure getting to meet you and talking briefly here. Enjoy the rest of your convention, and good luck to you in the future. I'm sure our paths will cross soon.
I sure hope so, and thank you so much for having me.
Thanks. All right. Well, again, as we said, Violet was don't know if the right word is intriguing. She really intrigued me.
I think that's an accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So again, we look forward to having the opportunity here in the future to talk to her a little bit more in depth.
Mm-hmm.
So our next
up,
and from my standpoint, this next performer that we had the chance to talk to, she's been on my radar for a little while. Mm-hmm. Little while is not even, I'm cutting myself short there. And all the time she has such a long line.
right?
She's just one of those performers that it's like, oh, we don't want to interfere with her line. And we just kind of let it pass. We've never really met her either. Mm-hmm. Friday night, as we were sitting at the hotel bar, had a conversation with Tadpole. He was from Tadpole.
From Tadpole Studios. Mm-hmm.
So, and just talked to him. And we've met him numerous times over the years. Mm-hmm. And so he didn't have his own booth this time. He was hanging out at her booth and said, well, come the fuck over. Like,
right. Yeah.
So on Saturday we stopped by, and there wasn't a line, introduced ourselves, had a short little conversation and said, hey, this is what we do. This performer said, hell yeah. Where's the mics at? Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Very, again, energetic. She was fun. I think after the first few questions, she was like, oh, now I get this. Mm-hmm. She was definitely one kind of more taken back. We did get a lot of that this weekend from these 5 performers. They were like, oh, that's refreshing. Well, no, they got it's refreshing.
They were like,
they're like, what the fuck is this?
And then, at the end, I think pretty much every one of them were like, oh, that was fun. That was cool. It wasn't,
it was more
nice
refreshing.
That it wasn't the typical.
Yeah. How big of a dick do you want to take?
Right.
Yeah. So our next guest.
I'll track there a little bit.
Little rant. Our next guest is Madison Wilde. All right. Welcome back to Miami Exxxotica. We are here now with the beautiful Madison Wilde. It's been a little while that we have wanted to grab you to have you in the tub, and we finally made it a point. So, welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. Before we get started, can you let listeners know where can they find you online and on social media?
You can go ahead and look up my Twitter. It's LIL_NEMO00, or just Google Madison Wilde, and hopefully I'm not shadow banned. You'll find all my links there.
Awesome. Well, are you ready to hop in the tub and answer a few questions?
Ooh, I'm real ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. First question. With the summertime upon us, is there a food item or a backyard game that makes a barbecue or picnic just that?
Ooh, and I think summertime, I think like asada and like the grill and like guacamole, like it's just like a nice little like cookout.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of a game besides anything with like water balloons, because I remember from my childhood getting pelted in the face with a water balloon and crying because it hurt so much.
And that's the first time somebody said that, but yeah, absolutely right. Like, water balloon battles and
It's good
nice.
times.
But guacamole and
asada,
yeah. All right. When you start talking food, you're speaking our language.
I know we're gonna be hungry after this.
Yeah.
When you book a hotel, is there an amenity that the room or the hotel has to have?
See, I've never booked my own hotel, but when I book an Airbnb, I try and find one with a kitchenette or like some sort of thing for me to make my little meals, so I don't have to Uber Eats, because I hate Uber Eating when I'm on work trips. And if possible, I like to get one with a bathtub so I can soak after a work day. But if not, the kitchenette is essential.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What genre of music is best fitting to your off-camera personality?
I've been a sucker for pop punk since like 2010. I just found that genre and I never left.
In this South Florida heat and humidity, what is your go-to hydration beverage?
Ooh, just plain water.
All right, keep it simple, keep it easy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What is a TV series or show that you're guilty of binge watching?
Ooh, I have a thing where I just rewatch all of my shows, and I'm trying to think what specific one I've binge watched the most. Besides, like, I say Game of Thrones probably. But I don't watch the whole thing. I'll watch from like season 1 to like season 4 or 5.
Okay, yeah. Well, because you get to the last one, and then they left you hanging.
It's trash.
I didn't watch that for a long time. During the pandemic, I'm like, you know what? Everybody talked about this. Why not? And literally binge watched it within, I think, a month and a half.
It's an easy binge.
And then, but at the end, I was like, what the fuck? Like, come on, there got to be more. No, there's no more.
No, they cut the ending. They just.
When you're at home, are you most likely to order takeout or get into the kitchen and be creative?
Be creative? No, I have my set meals that I go to. But Uber Eats, I try my best not to. It's my guy that'll be like, what if we just ordered it? I'm like, no, we can pick it up ourselves.
What is one thing you can't travel without, and what is something you're most likely to forget to pack?
Ooh, let's see. What have I forgotten to pack before? I know I forgot my birth control once, and that was scary because I had to overnight ship that, and I was like, oh, I can't not have that. Got to stay on the pill.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Yep, that sucked.
For listeners that aren't familiar with you, how would you describe yourself?
I market myself as the little Latina girl next door. I love my people, I love my country, and I suck dick on camera.
There you go. Perfect.
Very easy.
Yeah. Well, it has been a pleasure. I'm really glad to finally get a chance to meet you and have a conversation. Enjoy the rest of the convention.
I shall.
Good luck the rest of the year, and we are sure our paths will cross again.
I better see you at another convention.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I will tell you.
Mm-hmm.
If you check Madison out, you are sure to be a fan. She reminds me of a previous guest we've had on the show and we've talked to numerous times. Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar in looks, very similar in work, everything, but just a true fun person to talk to.
Yes.
And that brings us to the last interview.
Certainly not the least.
And
by far.
Who is that, Mrs.?
Well, let's see. The last Exxxotica she was at was
2017.
2017.
Mm-hmm.
And then, was it
2017 when she was in Pittsburgh as well for her last featured dancing?
Yeah, but
gig.
she was here featuring before Exxxotica.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That the pictures were prior to, and then she was in New Jersey.
She was here in May.
Mm-hmm.
And then
in New Jersey in May.
Exxxotica was October.
Yep. We have followed her since before 2017.
No, for
I think 2015, 2014.
Yes.
The first performer that you had ever said, I'm not a Bush person, but I'm a Bush person with her. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
She and as you'll hear in the intro, definitely stumbled and fumbled a bit. She's always been a great person when we've had the chance to meet her.
Yes,
and her husband. Mm-hmm. When we saw she was going to be there, it was like, all right, we have got to make it a point to say hi, just to see her.
Yes.
Never had we imagined that we would have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So as we went up, we introduced, first they have other businesses. So we were talking to her husband and looking at some of the other stuff. And then we talked to her, introduced ourselves, showed the picture of 2017. This was the last time we saw her. We kind of had some laughs, had some great conversation.
Yes.
And she said, look, come back tomorrow and let's do an interview.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think as we both walked away, Mrs. was blushing and smiling over her head.
Yes.
It is one of those performers that kind of touched us so early on. And to be able to have this, to bring this next interview to you, the short form, is just phenomenal. Again, a great person. She is an artist, a performer,
A businesswoman.
a true businesswoman. Mrs.
Yes.
Who is that?
The lovely and beautiful Dani Daniels.
All right, we are back here and continuing our rounds at Exxxotica. And our next guest, we have followed her career for a long time. When we saw she was going to be here, we're like, yeah, we have got to stop. This beautiful woman is a business owner, a content creator, a social media influencer, just about everything. It's a pleasure to be here talking to her. Please welcome Dani Daniels.
Hi.
How are you?
Welcome to Exxxotica.
Well, before we get started with our questions, can you let the listeners know where they can find you online and on social media if they do not know?
Basically, everything's at danisthings.com. I keep it just all in one place so that you don't have to remember a bunch of shit.
Smart and easy. All right, so are you ready to hop in the tub and answer some questions?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. With summertime here, what is a food item or backyard game that makes a barbecue or family picnic complete for you?
Okay, well, I have to shamelessly plug my barbecue sauce, Wet and Sloppy, and my rub and tug. Cajun spice rub. That's you kind of have to do that. But I do love watermelon with a little bit of salt on it.
Okay.
That's kind of my go-to poolside summer.
Yeah, refreshing.
Yeah,
nice.
exactly.
Awesome. When you book a hotel room, what is an amenity that is a make or break?
When I travel overseas, I actually look for a hotel that has a really good spa because my husband and I have figured out that the best life hack is getting a massage or at least just sitting in a sauna, and you kind of reset the jet lag.
Nice.
So I gotta have a good spa, or at least one in a walkable distance.
Nice.
That's my bougie travel.
That's cool. And there's a lot to be said. I used to be a member of a gym that had a sauna.
Yeah.
And the new one doesn't. That is literally the one thing I told Mrs. that I miss. I'm I never realized how just refreshing just to sit there and sweat out for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you're good.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe and if you can give me that and a massage, woo, I'm a new person.
Done.
What genre of music is your off-camera personality most like?
I'm a big blues, jazz, and classic rock girly. I also like classical and opera.
Cool.
I'm a big Puccini fan. I can get real, my music is kind of all over the place, but that's kind of my main go-tos.
Cool. As we're in this South Florida heat and humidity, now, you're used to this. Not us so much. What is your go-to hydration drink?
Ooh. I drink a ton of water. I only drink sparkling water. So I drank soda for a lot of years, and I stopped drinking it, and then so I still crave that carbonation.
Yeah.
So just a ton of sparkling water. I do like those like liquid, those like powder IV things.
Oh, yeah.
But I like passion fruit. That's like the only one I like.
Okay. I think that's one that we haven't had.
Oh, it's so good. I'm
Yeah.
such a slut for passion fruit already. So when I saw it in like liquid IV, I'm like, oh my gosh, sponsor me. I drink
Yeah.
so much of this shit.
What is a TV series or show that you're guilty of binge watching?
I don't, we actually don't own television. If we watch a movie, we'll watch it on like our laptop or something.
Yeah.
But like we're both workaholics, so it's super rare. We turn it kind of more into like an event or go. But if I do like watch something like, if in like the background, it's probably either like Harry Potter on loop, Lord of the Rings on loop, or Archer. If I want to just like laugh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, and we know from following you a huge Harry Potter fan.
Yeah,
So
I'm a
yeah.
huge Harry Potter nerd. I actually have like a Harry Potter bar in my house.
Nice.
So
When you're at home, are you more likely to order food in or get in the kitchen and cook?
I would say me 3 years ago, like Vic and I would cook all the time.
Yeah.
But our lives right now are just so busy that it's like pretty much next to impossible. And we usually come home. We have a speakeasy that we run, and so we usually get home really late. So unfortunately, we order a lot of food, but I would like to at some point get back to cooking again.
All right.
It's not something I enjoy. I enjoy the cooking, and I love eating at home. So
Yeah. It's just the time.
yeah.
What is one thing that you can't travel without, and one thing that you're most likely to forget to pack?
That's a good one. I cannot travel without baby wipes. I use them for everything. And I even use them as like makeup remover wipes. And what do I forget? I'm like a super neurotic packer, so I really rarely ever forget anything. Vic is known for always forgetting a bathing suit, so he has bathing suits from all over the world. Like every time we land somewhere, he's like, "Guess what? I forgot to pack." I'm like, "How do you live in Florida? Like you have so many of these freaking suits." So I would say that, and like usually I end up like packing a bathing suit for him, knowing he's gonna forget. But
The safety suit.
yeah, literally.
Oh. All right. And the last question. For listeners that may not be familiar with you, how would you describe yourself?
Ooh. My Dani self is very outgoing, and I'm, pardon my language, but I'm full of dick and pussy jokes. I have like, but like in real life, I would say like I'm very introverted. I'm very shy. I'm very much a homebody. So I get like all of my like energy and extroverted selfness, the small that bit that I have out when I'm performing or when I'm doing things like this. But after this, I'm home in my PJs, snuggled up with my dog, like reading a book, just like cuddled up.
And we remember in the past actually having that conversation where you're like, no, I'm an introvert.
Yeah,
After this is done,
super introvert.
yeah. And that is awesome. It has been a pleasure to
thank you.
sit here and talk and to get to see you this weekend. Enjoy the rest of the convention.
Yeah, thank
Good
you
luck
too.
in everything you have going on. Again, the shameless plug. Go ahead, go for it.
Check all of my stuff out at Dani'sThings.com.
Yes. Whether it's coffee,
Yeah.
barbecue sauce, artwork,
Yeah.
which is
All my socials are
yeah.
there. All my porn is there. Everything, you can like get everything there.
one-stop shop.
Literally, yeah.
All right. Thank you again.
you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been one hell of an episode with new friends.
Listen,
Lickin', Linda, lickin'.
Linda, I think I've said that a lot to you in the last 7 weeks. If all of these beautiful women, it was lovely talking to, lovely meeting. If we had seen and talked to no one other than Dani, I would have been over the moon.
Yeah. And really, that truly is...
Really, and to talk with her about a full-length episode in the future. I mean, that, like...
Yeah. And
my
just
God.
Yeah, it just and life from her standpoint, she goes by and has publicized her natural name, her birth name, her legal name. That is her art. phenomenal artist. From the business standpoint, whether it be her clothing, the coffee, the barbecue sauce
Rub?
and things like that. She is just so like she's so grounded at the same time. Her and Vic both.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, me and Vic were just bullshitting. Like it just phenomenal. So, want to thank all of our guests in this episode. Definitely a longer episode, but it's well fucking worth it.
We did forget to mention in our highlight of Exxxotica.
Oh, Mrs. Stage performance. Yep, Mrs. had a little stage performance during Exxxotica as well on Saturday. We did forget about that.
Yes.
So yeah, we can end the episode with that. I mean, and there may just be videos of that. Pictures and
maybe.
videos. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah. So Mrs., what happened there?
So, our lovely friend Katie Cush was scheduled to do a performance on the main stage, and she grabbed me. What was it? First thing Saturday when we got there.
And said, "Yeah, you're joining me on stage for this performance. You're getting a lap dance." Who's Mrs. to say no?
Yeah, right. Especially to Katie. I mean, come on. So there was myself and another woman that she came and pulled out of the audience and brought us up on stage, and the other
had a fun little male lady lap dance.
Right. And the other woman was first, and then it was my turn, and then
and then you get a free T-shirt, and you went to Paris, Eiffel Tower at Katie. There you go.
Yes. It was definitely a fun experience. I am definitely not the
pull me up on stage in front of 100-some people.
Right. Well,
no.
But
when those cheeks are in your face, I mean, hey, what are you supposed to do?
But it was Katie, and it was fun, and
a highlight. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm sure a highlight for Mister to watch.
Yeah, I was videoing. I watched the video a few times.
So
I think with that, again, it was a fun Exxxotica trip. This was the first half of our Exxxotica follow-up. Another episode to come with 4 more interviews and our review and discussion of
our
3 days experience at Secrets Hideaway in Kissimmee, Florida. So tune in next week for that review. I think right now it's probably time to call it a wrap.
That's all, folks.
Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. The Bergs on Facebook and Reddit. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
What's the OnlyFans? There's 2 of them.
There are.
Did you? Yeah, I remember that one. There's 2 of them. So there is ours. Is Berg Couple for Fun, but then,
yes,
Mrs. has her own.
That's right.
Oh, and that is
Mrs. Berg.
All right. So you can catch us there as well. You can hit us up on email, thebergs@inourtub.com.
Right.
Our website is inourtub.com.
Catch us on Free Swap or
Full.
Yeah, full Free Swap. Full Swap Radio.
I mean,
See, you asked me if I remember my
free
lines.
for all swap. I mean, hey.
On Full Swap Radio.
Yes. Monday at 9 and Fridays at 1. And hey, keep an eye out on those social medias as well. That's where our travel plans and the upcoming where we gonna be is gonna be. So, with that, remember to pay for your porn. Support all the wonderful, beautiful content creators and performers that we have on this show, that we know within the industry. Take care of yourself, mental health. Do what makes you keep ticking and being yourself. Remember to wrap it before you tap it. lick it before you stick it. And until next time,
We'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.